Okay, so I'm up here on the roof of this apartment building, pretty big building. Um, this is a flat-ish roof, so they chose to replace it with rubber. Pretty good choice. The rubber can last, depending on what kind you get, the 40-ish to sometimes even longer years old. So, a few things I would like to point out. There is a crack here, and this actually cracked, the rubber itself cracked here. So I don't know exactly why. Usually that happens when there's stretching. But rubber, one thing that's nice about rubber, it's, if you have the right materials, it can be easily repaired. Like something like that can be easily repaired. What you don't want to do, and I'll show you a spot over here, is you don't want to repair a rubber roof with regular roofing tar. And you can see here this lighter black stuff here. This is roofing tar. So the roofing tar is not meant to adhere or bond to the rubber. It'll stick for a little bit, but it can actually eat away at the rubber and can actually make it worse. So this stuff here would recommend repairing with the proper rubber, the same material that the roof is made out of. So, and I'm not sure why they even did that. I mean, it could have been chasing a leak or something. This chimney really ought to be capped off, and I would think it would be not terribly hard to do. Would remove this brick, because this chimney is no longer in use. They removed the boilers and put in electric heat throughout, so I think if they just took the brick down to like here and put like an aluminum cap over top of it, that would I would take care of all that, and would get rid of this rusty cap which is stained the roof here. So but for the most part, the roof is in pretty good shape. It doesn't seem to be terribly old. One thing you gotta keep an eye out for flat roofs in general, no matter what kind, is ponding. So you can see there was a little bit of ponding here. This is the worst of it, but not terrible. It's not terrible. A little bit of water, it's not the end of the world. Big, huge sections, yeah, I mean, especially in the wintertime when it freezes and, you know, all that extra weight on the roof, just not good. So, so yeah, so all the water drains from either side. It comes down here, drops down onto this roof, and down into these scupper drains on both sides. So this gutter here though is come loose. So and then there's this cap here, this roof cap. I don't know if they repaired this with tar as well, but yeah, that's gonna need a little bit of work there. But yeah, there are bees on there, so hopefully I don't get stung when I go back down. But anyways, yeah, I think that ought to do it.